Y'all, I am super excited. Ooh, it's the volume for me. I am super excited to be reviewing the new Melanin Haircare African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo. I'll tell you guys off rip, my hair has not been washed in a total of 5 weeks because I was rocking passion twist as a protective style. So I'm dealing with that build up towards the roots and just filthiness all over this crown. My hair is dirty, guys. I'm surprised I even have this nastiness touching my shoulders. Then the other unique thing about this video is that we're doing a friendly competition versus battle. Since Melanin Haircare is the new African Black soap on the block, of course we're going to review that. There's a lot of hype around it, but then we're also pulling an OG into the mix. So I'm going to split this crown down the middle and test out that OG. I'll give you a second to guess who it is. Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture was one of the first natural hair care brands to really roll out African Black soap onto the market. So we're going to see the difference in the products to help you with making an informed decision on whether you need to swap out your oldie for this newie. Let's hop into the shower. Sounds so weird, but y'all, let's go. Just an FYI for you all, I have not pre-pooed my hair. Pre-pooming is something that I typically include in all of my wash days. However, for the sake of not wanting to skew my results of how a shampoo really works, I've forgone this step for this video. So I made sure to properly lather my hair, and then I'm taking about a quarter size amount of the shampoo and I'm going to be working that into my roots and the full length of my hair. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely break the historical natural hair rule of only shampoo your roots and it'll flow down your hair. No, I don't believe in that nastiness, and my hair is extremely dirty because I'm just coming out of a protective style, and you guys see a close-up here of how my fingers are able to work that product through the full length of my hair as well. And just in case you guys haven't peeped, the side with the pink clip is going to be our Melanin Haircare side. And now for the Shea Moisture side, that's the side with the silver clip. I'm attempting to match the packaging, failed, but hey, whatever. Just saturating my hair again and attempting for a quarter size amount. You guys will see what I'm talking about. If that would have dripped down the drain, I would have been so upset. I hate wasting my coin altogether, and it's lathering up. And of course, I'm just working that through the full length of my hair. Girl, if you don't unscrunch your face, looking back at myself sometimes, I just think like, girl, you are too dramatic. But yeah, just working that in like I did with Melanin. Where did the next step, and I'll tell you guys in a second why I opted to include the conditioning step in this video for both sides of my hair. So for the Melanin side, I am using the Melanin Haircare multi-use softening leave-in conditioner, just washing out a bit of shampoo that I noticed was left behind. Just in case you don't know, the unique thing about this leave-in conditioner is that it has multi-use, and so one of the things that you can elect to do with it is use it as a traditional washout conditioner that you include in your wash day. So for the purpose of this video, that is how I am using it. Traditionally, I would never put this in my hair and then just go to wash it out, because I feel like why not leave it in since it can always be a leave-in. But you guys can see I'm raking it through and the curls are starting to pop through. I guarantee I'm about to start feeling myself in a second. Okay, there goes the lip. Look. But yeah, it's raking through, and I'm just going to add just a bit more. Again, I'm not a heavy-handed natural, just using as much as I need, just adding a bit more to that section and working it through my hair. Then on our Shea Moisture side, I am following up with the African Black Soap Balancing Conditioner. Just to maintain that consistency, I am going to be sure to use the same amount of conditioner on this side that I did on the Melanin side as well. And so I'm adding that in, and I'm going to be working it through. This Shea Moisture is just trying to slide all together. I'm telling you, I probably would have cut the video if it would have failed. That's how upset I would be. And you all see that I'm just working it through now, getting my fingers on through there. Please do not mind my eyebrows. I literally have not had my eyebrows done in months. I'm just not playing with the eyebrow waxing places like that. Working it through. You guys see that my face is scrunching up a bit. We'll talk about that in a second. Just getting that through. One of the first things that I'm noticing is there is a white residue that is left behind on my hair. And again, just getting a little more like I did with the melanin side. But I do notice that there is like this coating that is left behind. If you guys can see like the little specks or whatever. And typically with a conditioner, I like it to seep in even before washing it out. But we'll touch on that. So come on into the decision room. I'm going to run through a few characteristics and tell you how I felt, especially about the melanin product, and then do a quick comparison to Shea Moisture's African Black Soap Shampoo. So the first thing that I'll touch on is slip. So honestly, I went in with expectations that there wouldn't be a lot of slip just because I have experience with using black soap in the past. However, I will say that Melanin's shampoo had way more slip than I was expecting. So I definitely feel like just thinking about how black soap traditionally is, Melanin did a good job. But if I just had to think about shampoos altogether, I've definitely had shampoos that have way more slip than Melanin. What I will mention also is that I was keeping track of the hair that was falling from my head as I went through the shampoo process, because I really wanted to focus on that as I was raking things through and working it onto my scalp in the full length of my hair. And this is all of the hair that I lost in this front section when I applied Melanin's African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo. Now for Shea Moisture. In my opinion, there was no slip at all. I found myself to be struggling to really work my fingers through. It started aching my scalp a bit, and I just hate feeling tension on my scalp altogether. So I felt like this was giving me a bit of a hard time altogether. And then this is how much hair came out when I was raking that shampoo through as well. So you can see it side to side. This is Melanin and this is Shea Moisture. The next thing is the concentration of the products. So Melanin definitely has more of it gives me like caramel vibes, like melted caramel. It's way more concentrated. And the reason that I personally like that is because I think that this helps with making your product to go a long way, and it reduces, waste. Honestly, a lot of the time if a shampoo is way too runny, you find it slipping off of your hands and you're losing that shampoo to the drain in your shower, and that's so frustrating. I'm someone, I love to save my coin, so just thinking about that, I can really appreciate the concentration of this product altogether. Now for Shea Moisture, I feel like it just shows in the bottle itself, like, is this juice or is this shampoo? Way less concentrated. It was extremely runny. You guys saw that I started losing a bit of it down my sleeve. I'm pretty sure that I have shampoo in here right now in my long sleeve bathing suit. Don't laugh at me, I'm giving scuba diver vibes. But way less concentrated, and I feel like this can lead to increased waste, and I just hate that. I feel like that's the West Indian in me, so I just feel like they can do more to make this product more concentrated. Now, lathering. So I will say that I was able to get a lather from Melanin, but I felt like it took a bit more product in order to really see that lather in comparison to the Shea Moisture, which I felt like lathered immediately and there was a lot of suds and things going around. I really feel like the whole lathering idea is just based on preference. A lot of the time people get that perception of if a product does a good job or not from the, the feel or the look of things, and some naturals really just like to see that lather to feel like their hair is cleansed. I'm not one of those naturals that needs to see a lather. I've reached a point in my natural hair journey where I know that your hair can be properly cleansed without you having so much suds. It seems like you've gone through a car wash yourself. However, I do know that some people just prefer the lather altogether. So if you're looking for lather, I would definitely say to go with Shea Moisture. But if you're not pressed about lather, then definitely go with Melanin Haircare altogether. I mean, it lathers to a certain point, but I will say you will find yourself using more product in order to achieve that lather. So just be cautious of that so that you're not excessively using your product. Things that I'm briefly going to touch on is just the marketing of the product. I was a bit surprised that Melanin has labeled this as a reviving shampoo as opposed to calling it a deep cleansing, clarifying, or not using the word stripping, or just finding another jazzier name to let people know that this will really get your hair cleansed. And I would have to say that for that, I believe that Shea Moisture does a better job with just directly calling this a deep cleansing shampoo. Okay, now although we were focusing on the shampoo in this video, the reason that I elected to show the conditioning step is because I think that it does not make sense to do a shampoo review independently. Like, shampoo goes together with conditioner. That's like someone doing a mac and cheese review and they're just talking about the pasta. I just feel like you need both things together to really get a better idea of how specifically the African black soap is. So I'll first start on Melanin. And I will have to say that I feel like this leave-in conditioner that can also be used as a traditional conditioner that you wash out is a perfect pair for the African black soap. If anything, I think that Melanin should bucket these things together and sell them as like a product. What I will say is that overall with this, I would give it an A+ for balancing out, and I will let you guys be the judge as well. Sorry, my camera is not focusing. So this is the Melanin side. What I have to say is that the product has done a great job of seeping into my hair, and I feel like my curls are properly clumped, and this almost looks like I have oil applied to my hair. If someone blindfolded me and said, we're using a shampoo in your hair and we're using a conditioner, and was like, what type of shampoo did we use? I would say you used a moisturizing shampoo. I would not think it was a black soap shampoo. And I feel like as naturals, well, at least let me speak for myself, what we're always looking for is something that's going to clump our kinks, coils, and curls together. And this does an excellent job of doing that. And I just cannot believe the shine. Let me try to get a bit closer. It is properly seeped in. Like, I am okay. To the Shea Moisture side. So Shay, I'm not gonna do you greasy like that, but to be honest, I find that this is clumping a bit better and my curls seem to be more contracted to my scalp, whereas this is limp. So let me take this out. So look at this in comparison. This is clumped, my curls are clumped together, they're retracted, and this is more stretched and limped. And I don't know if this is picking it up, but my hair is a bit frizzy, and I don't know, it just feels like I have some type of a residuey gel in my hair as well. Like, my hair doesn't look bad to me, but I just feel that in comparison, Melanin side is... Guys, my decision is that the Melanin African Black Soap Reviving Shampoo, I just always have to look because it's a mouthful, won this one. Melanin won. This together is almost unfair. Like, this is a bombshell duo. I feel like Melanin won. I wouldn't say that Shea Moisture was terrible, but I just think that for my hair type and overall what I'm looking for in a shampoo to make sure that it's properly cleansed and everything, Melanin gave me what I needed. Give me what I needed.
Bad girl, but take up on your wine pan. Like back and let the woman away.